Mama Cass, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is Mama Cass Crafts, and I appreciate all of you who stick around to check me out in my life. Today is an update on my crazy life, so welcome to my crazy life, living with rheumatoid arthritis and lung disease and multiple other issues. As I have mentioned, I was due to start a new medication for rheumatoid arthritis, which is also meant to help rheumatoid associated interstitial lung disease. They can't promise that it does anything, but they hope that it might slow down the progression, which is great news for me. I was very pleased to finally be able to get onto this medication, and I'm very hopeful at least of slowing things down. I know that, you know, you can't really get better as such, but if I can slow it down because it's been getting quite bad, then that'd be a bonus. And if it helps my joint disease and the fact that I'm flaring up a hell of a lot lately, then that would be great too. So fingers crossed for me, people. It would be really nice if this medication helps me. I haven't had the best of luck with medications. You can probably look back through my history, my crazy life playlist, and you will see that each time I've tried a medication, usually I end up hospitalised not long after. Usually within about 3 or 4 months maximum, I'm in hospital with sepsis and that. Because obviously being immune suppressed, it opens you up to all the infections going. And that's always been my problem. I've never been able to take a medication for long enough to really get a benefit, except for throughout COVID. I've had no infections because of protecting from COVID. So that has been bloody amazing for me, like really amazing for me to get a period of time without constant infections and being able to take the medication for RA on a regular basis for a while. It's really helped. It's only been since everything's opened back up, I've started having a few kick-offs. Like I'm flaring up, my joints are starting to swell again. I've had a couple of infections, not too many yet, like I've just overcome one, just in time to start this infusion, which was a bit nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure if I was going to be allowed to have the infusion, because I was on antibiotics right up until Monday. So yesterday was Tuesday. I went into the city hospital to start Abatacept infusions, otherwise known as Orencia. It went in fine, can't even see, not really anyway. It was quicker than the rituximab infusions that I had before. That was like an all-day thing, but they were like, you had two every 6 months. So you'd have like one and then another one like 2 weeks later, and then nothing for 6 months, and then another one, and then another one for two weeks later. Whereas this is going to be fortnightly. Well, fortnightly for the first 3, and then it goes to monthly afterwards. So it was a quicker infusion, which was nice. It all went okay. I didn't have any side effects. I will show a little bit at the hospital, having the cannula put in and the drip going through. In here.
She's off for me, she's for a week. You just say paying extra money for a week. Or off for a week. Is the new one better or worse than the one?
Don't know yet, don't swing out too much. So I'll see when there's only 12 nights.
I don't want to be famous, darling. Where do you want it there?
Wherever you're ready for it. I do have good veins, apparently.
Yeah. Let me just clean it first. Since you're filming it, might as well do it. If you're not filming it, we can just really like, we have to do it properly because you're filming. We like it. Okay, we need to get some bloods as well. Eh?
Yeah.
If I didn't manage it, just delete, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to say, my nurse,
It's all right. I
I've
trust
done
you.
it 3 times.
I have had it done before where I've had four it took to get in.
Really?
Yeah, blew out every vein.
It was a really big needle and it just, you couldn't get it right.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't get it right.
That was
The
retook to
thing
my bow.
is, the thing is, if you don't drink much, tendency is that
Yeah.
you will gonna, oh, sorry dear,
That's all right. There it is.
okay.
I love how I can actually feel it going in now. I'm that good at it. I reckon I could do these myself, you know.
I thought we were gonna do the second time around.
Yeah. No, you did well there to pull it back.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do that, innit?
Now I can feel it a little bit of resistance, so
Yeah.
just pull a little bit and then go. Okay, let me know if it's painful or not, yeah?
Okay.
Or stinging or anything that you can't,
I can
that
usually.
it's not on the right vein. Okay, one more.
One more try.
How does it feel?
No, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
think it's, as I said, it's just only...
Yeah, it's more like a little chill than anything, you know.
Alright, that's fine. then.
Yeah.
If you're happy, I am happy.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Probably end up on it yourself at some point, I would imagine.
Yeah, yeah, all good. Good luck. I'm touching everything wood. I'm really hopeful.
It'll be fine. You'll
Stick
get-
with your head, it's easy.
Yeah. I'm just hopeful that it helps because it's been getting so bad.
I'll just have to check my patients then, and then I'm gonna ask you what you want for drink, yeah?
Oh, thank you.
That's them crying.
We're having a problem.
You keep getting
here, aren't
bleeped.
they?
The machines,
It's the machines.
the machine are crying. Okay. There's another sign when if it's not really like in the right place.
Yeah.
It should have been really like going up. But it's not going up, okay?
Okay.
That bar should have been really like going to have a little more bar.
Okay, so it
But
might
I
not be.
think it's okay. Because as I said, it will alarm the machine if there is a problem into
Okay.
the cannula.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let me
Brilliant.
just check the
Thank
other
you.
lady and then I'll come back.
It's quite a fast drip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
It's not going up and down there.
So why is that going down? $24, 23 minutes.
The volume is going up. I think that's the amount that I've had. And the BTBI is the amount that's coming through. That amount left. So bed keeps shooting.
Oh, that is.
Must be my blood in that section there.
No, it's there. Right in that little bit it shoots across.
Yeah, how weird is that?
That's the needle.
17 minutes. I'm glad it's not too long this time though. I know like I've got to wait here for like making sure I'm okay and that for the first couple of times, but like it's not a dreadful thought of coming like once every other week or once a month to do this if it's like this.
So it's every other week at the moment, though?
Every other week for 3 times and then on to monthly. And they said as long as I settle on it okay and don't have any severe reactions, they might be able to get me onto the like weekly injections as well at some point.
Yeah.
Which, you know, they just said that it was safer for me to have the infusions and also like more likely to have a better impact quicker.
Yeah.
My ESR was like 39 or 41 or something. Like I've never had it that high before, not even when I've been like with sepsis. That's the inflammation in the body, like erythrocyte sedimentation rate.
So it's not to do with that's to do with the swelling?
Yeah, it's like showing that there's a high level of swelling in my body.
I think it's doing it now, yeah. Can you see how?
Yes, let me show.
It was actually more than that. And she sent me, she said, that is swelling. I want you to go around now.
Very much swollen, very, very swollen.
Well, she sent me around there and then to do a blood test and got the results. Nothing.
No.
Wasn't swelling.
Like I've had swelling, well, you've seen my swelling, where it's been like, I look like I've had a broken foot. But my ESR has always, my highest ESR was like 13 all the time, which is just over range. Like you would think I didn't have any inflammation, but then you check my CRP, and my CRP always shows up the inflammation more. For some reason, different people...
And what is CRP?
That's C-reactive protein. It's again an inflammation in the body, but it's much more specifically like to what inflammation it is. It's like that one will show up like if it's 3, it's out of range.
If it's 3?
Yeah, it's basically if there's any in your system, it means that you've got a problem. Whereas you shouldn't have any in your system, or whereas ESI, you've all got natural some amount of it in your system. And some people will get an ESR without having any inflammation showing. But usually my docs always make me have the blood test for CRP because that's the one that shows for me.
Yeah, I mean, Christos wrote that on the first one.
Yeah, they do the DAS score with either the CRP or the ESR, depending on which is higher.
No, they've never mentioned the ESR, it's always CRP.
Yeah, CRP is much more specific. Same as anti-CCP is much more specific to RA than what rheumatoid factor is, weirdly. But you can have a rheumatoid factor and not have RA at all. You can have a rheumatoid factor and have many other diseases like lupus and so on, and not have RA. Or you can have RA and not have a rheumatoid factor. But anti-CCP is much more specific, and it's more specific to the more violent RA, the one that's more likely to affect the lungs. Like anti-CCP is found in the lungs in RA patients anyway.
It's try it.
Oh, yes. Put that there. It's never a little fluffy.
I'm not going to take that one off yet. I will take it off your cannula once you're finished, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Because that's the reason why is that just in case you're gonna have reaction, at least we got an access, okay? 114 over 65.
Yeah.
Pulse is 71, 72, running. Flush again. So this is your little flush. And then later on, I'll just have to take it off. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's fine.
No pain, nothing, no stinging, nothing at all?
No, it's fine.
That's great. Check your blood pressure again.
Yeah.
Do you know when is your next treatment?
It's 2 weeks away. I've got,
In 2 weeks' time.
yeah. A lot of there. It's a full.
Let's just ask if it's 1 hour or 2 hours, yeah?
Okay.
Then we've done bloods today, yeah?
Yeah.
And patients are need to have bloods done. You don't have to that one bloods taken today. You are under rheumatology anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Patients are should not become pregnant within 6 months of last dose, yeah? Yes, you are aware. And we're just only going to get your weight and then you are ready to go.
Okay, lovely.
As long as you're feeling alright.
Yeah, all fine. It all went really well, and I had rituximab. But when I had rituximab infusions, I came home like death, literally like grey, very, very poorly every time, and it was the worst time I've ever been hospitalised. I was really, really very ill from after that. This has gone, touch wood, smoothly. Nothing went wrong. No allergic reactions, no major side effects. I was told to expect quite a few side effects as being sort of bog standard, but no, I'm feeling fine. My chest is a little bit tight, but I have just overcome an infection. I hope to God I haven't made a mistake by having the infusion. I'm risking lowering my immune system at a time when I've only just dealt with a lung infection. I knew it was dangerous, but at the same time, I'm not getting better without the medication either. Things have got really bad. I now am the next day after the infusion, I feel okay. I'm doing all right. I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. And I go again in 2 weeks for another one. And I'm not sure how long it takes to get working. I think it takes 1 or 2 goes before it starts really like noticing any difference. Obviously I will keep everyone updated how that goes, and wish me luck, guys, because it's sort of like there's not much else now at the moment with the lung function declining as it has this year. I don't know where else it goes after this. Like, if it, you know, I'm at 1.5 forced vital capacity. I don't really know where that can develop from here without being quite extreme situations. So I hope this medication helps at least maintain some control over that decline. Hopefully, like I have seen that some patients that were on the trial, because I was meant to go on the trial for this drug, and they didn't want to cast iron, say rheumatoid lung at that point. Now it is rheumatoid lung, and I wish I'd have got on it back in 2019. Unfortunately, things didn't work out that way, and as much as it sounded like a good thing at the time, it hasn't turned out to be a good thing. I could have been on it for 2 years now, and maybe my lung function wouldn't have declined from, I think it was, my lung function was about 4.2 at the time that I was meant to go on the trial. It's now 1.5, so it's declined like dramatically. It's a shame that I wasn't able to get on that trial, really. However, we're here now. I'm positive, I'm hopeful, and let's pray that it works for me, or at least helps some. Yeah, I don't know, but at least it's a route out, like a light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to try. I need to stay away from infections and COVID, obviously. I've got to have another booster jab again. Because of being immune suppressed, I've got to have it. I'll go ahead and do that, but I'm not looking forward to it. I did have really bad side effects from each one, so that's a bit of a concern. And I've got to stay away from all the infections going round, because it will be a problem for me. Obviously, I do still have young people, young adults in the house who go in and out of education and stuff, so it can be difficult trying to prevent lung infections and that, or like viruses. And every virus and infection ends up in my lungs anyway, so that's the big thing, the big important thing that I can do for myself, is to try and prevent any infection. If I do get an infection, then I have to not take, the same as with methotrexate, which I already take. I have to not take the immune suppression drug while I'm on antibiotics, and that to get over the infection. You have to like bring your immune system back up at that point, and so that is the idea. Hopefully going forward, I still, as I say, I haven't had any bad reactions yet. Touch wood, that's good. And I see I've got Thursday, which is tomorrow now, I've got adaptions people coming out to assess the property, to get ready for the adaptions to be done, which is, oh thank God. I won't even go into that stuff, but it's, you know, just been a long process with COVID and that, and having to move to get them done in the first place, and it's just been a nightmare, and I really need it done now, because like, it's not nice when you can't get up the stairs to the bathroom. It's not nice when getting up the stairs to the bathroom leads you to turn blue. It's, you know, it's quite severe when I'm poorly. It's not good to be climbing stairs and that. So that'll be great. And then Friday, I've got my pulmonologist who wants to see me because she's not happy with my recent lung function tests. Like, we know about the nodule, but the nodule sort of just, all the nodule does is just say that, yeah, it's RA that probably caused that, and that like gave me the RA diagnosis that gave me this chance to be on this medication. But it's, I mean, I doubt the nodule is doing that much to affect my breathing or anything. It's not, I mean, even my oxygen levels aren't that bad at the moment, but I don't understand how it works, but the forced vital capacity is very low, and that's the problem. Which is just because there's so much stuff in my lungs that shouldn't be there, that there's not much space for air, I think. And it is mostly the forced vital capacity that I think the pulmonologist is now getting deeply concerned about. And I don't know where we go from there. I'm already on every medication that you can be on for your lungs. We'll see. I'll let you know how Friday goes. All right, well, that's it. Yay for Abatacept. Please help me, Abatacept. I will forever be in your debt if you help me, gods. I don't expect, like, to become a normal human being again or anything overnight, but just, you know, a little bit of control over the disease, and that would be nice. I'd be happy with that. All right, thanks for joining me, guys. Much love. Breathe easy, folks, and I will see you again soon. Bye.